Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Power of Habits. I'm Baptiste, and today we are going to see how to create some super useful and aesthetic Notion dashboards like these ones to get all the information from any of your database in seconds. Let's go. Too often on Notion we create huge databases and sometimes miss the point about what information we want to get from all this accumulated data. This is why I like to create dashboards. A dashboard is simply another database that is related to your main database and that will display all the KPIs or information you may need. It enables to have an overview on any of your database in Notion. And today we are going to create two versions of those dashboards, an easy version and a more advanced one. So here we are on Notion. To create such cool dashboards, you will need to start from a main database. Here it's my 2025 soccer game. So I have the name of the game, the date, score, minute played, the goal scored. So to create my dashboard, I will have to create another database. So /database, and I will select a database in gallery view. I will go to settings and put the card size too large so that it looks better, and to hide the page content. This dashboard will be called, surprise, it will be called dashboard, and I will create a new page that I will name my stats. Perfect. I can delete those two properties. They will be useless for us, and I will be able to create a relation property in this second database. A relation property will be used to link the two databases, to link the main database to your dashboard, and then you will be able to extract any information from your first database and put it in the second one. So let's put it together. So it's called a relation property, and we'll select our first database. There can be a single-way relation or a two-way relation. A two-way relation means that even in your first database, you will be able to pick up some data from the second one. So from the dashboard to the main database. Here we only need to pick up information from the main database. So there is no need for us to do this. So we click on add relation and it's created. And at this level, at the beginner level, we need to add every game one by one as such. Let's check everything is here. Perfect. All right, once you've created the relation property and you've added all your pages from the main database, you can add basically any information or calculation you want to your dashboard. So let's do it together. Let's add a text property. Let's call it text1, and we can write player name, Brian T. We can put it in bold and in italic. We can duplicate this property and add the season. So basically season 2025. All right, I missed this one. All right, then you can add a bit some calculation with some basic rollups properties. So a rollup is based on a relation property and will extract your data from your main database. So rollup, you can select the database. So here we are, we have all our pages basically. And let's come back to our dashboard. Let's edit the property and target what we want. Let's have the minutes played and calculate. Let's show you have different options. It's limited. We will see in the later in the video how we can go further how we can improve our rollup relations, but we can calculate, we can count values, we can show different values, the mean, the max, but we are interested by the average time we have played this season, so 68 minutes, and we can add a text, so text 3 perfect average of minutes played this season. Alright, 68 perfect, and let's add another rollup. This time it will be the goal scored, so same, we select our main database, goal scored, and after we are going to show the sum. So it will take all pages from the first database and make the sum. So here we have 11, so let's duplicate the text, the previous text, and write goal scored this season, for example. Goals scored. Alright, let's rearrange it. And here we are. Right now we are going to hit the 3 dots, the settings of our gallery view database or dashboard, and click on properties and select our different rollups, our text, and everything, and let's rearrange it a bit. So 68, it's here, goals, it's here, Brian T season, let's put the season first. So here we are, we have our basic dashboards. It already looks cool and you can add some formatting to it. It's great. However, we are going to see how to go further, how to have some more advanced KPIs and information from these dashboards than with using rollups, and we will use formulas. So let's see in the second part of this video the advanced dashboard. Let's go. In the second part of this video, the advanced version of the dashboard, we are going to add the same fields, the season, the player name, and the average minutes played, but a bit differently. And we are going to add a performance index, so 1 star if the player has scored 0 or 1 goal over the last 3 games, 2 stars if it's 2 or 3, and more than 3 it will be 3 stars. We are going to add also a trend line and a progress bar to this dashboard, so it will be much more complete and much more useful for you to get any information from your databases. You can get inspired by all my formulas and this type of dashboards, and it's highly customizable. Right now I apply it to soccer games, but you can apply it to basically all database that you have. You can create all the formulas you want and to build it alongside your huge databases. So I've just duplicated my first dashboard I created in the first part of this video. It's here down the screen, so I'm gonna hide it and we are going to compare those 2 dashboards at the end of the video. So I'm going to start with what we've already created. Firstly, I'm going to show you tips. So when you create a relation, you will have to add manually all already existing pages. This is mandatory and every Notion users have to do this. However, you can automate it for the new pages you are going to create. So firstly, let's go into settings, property, and let's go to the relation property, and let's make it a 2-way relation. So it will be right now accessible on your main database. Let's hide it and let's filter all our pages by this. So I want all my pages in this main database in my 2025 soccer games to be related to my stats. So by default, when I will create a new page, when I will create a new game, it will be, let's call it tests. Let's be a bit smarter. Let's open it. And as you can see, the relation that is named dashboard, this page is already related to my stats. So it's the first tips I want you to get. So once we're here, we can also sort it by descending date. It's perfect. Now let's say, descending date, and let's hide it. So we have all our games, our main database is ready and automatized, and let's walk around with our main database. So I want to hide this relation. So I go to 3 dots, customize layout, and I will add the relation to the panel because it's not really aesthetic. Here we are. I can also hide my commentaries. There is no use for this. Here we are. We are going to delete all those properties. So it's time now to build our advanced dashboard. So let's add a multi-select property. It will be used to show the field for the season and the player name. So multi-select one, add an option. We can add so season. All right, let's put it in red, and we can add also player. Great, I want player to be displayed in blue. Here we are. Let's duplicate it because we have 2 fields, multi-select 2. All right. So firstly it will be season, after it will be player, and we can add our text for the season. Text 1, season, of course, 2025. Let's put it in bold and let's duplicate it to add the player name. So it was Brian T. Let's put in bold and italic. So text 2. So season Brian T. So let's have a look on how it looks when we are going to show it up. We just have to reorganize as always. So here we are. After, let's go further. This was quite easy. Let's create a formula to have our average minutes played per game. So formula 1, edit formula. Here we are. Firstly, I would like to display an average. So I go with mean, the function mean. After, I want to go to my database. So I want to extract information from this database, but I would like to have minutes. So how to have minutes? I will use the function maps. So with map, I will be able to have, so I select in first argument my database, and in second one I will use current dot, and here I can choose the field, and I want the minutes played. So here let's save and let's have a look. 68 minutes played in average per game. It's great. We did the code right, and right now we are going to use a function that I really like, which is style. It's to add a bit of formatting to our things. So let's put it in code I really like in bold, and let's have it in green because it looks really great. 68, and after plus open, and we're going to put 68 minutes. My bad, played in average per game. All right, let's put a space here, and I'm going to add also something that I already coded, which is a trend over the last 3 games. So if the arrow is going up, it means that the player over the last 3 games played more than in average. If it's horizontal, it's equal, it's stable, and if it goes downward, it means the player played less in average over the last 3 games. So I'm going to copy it from another. I can show it to you. It's here. So here we are, and after we just need to copy this one formula, which is a let's formula, and that we are going to see later in the video. And here we are. Let's copy past. Of course, I will need to retype all things because it's a different template. Current. Alright, here we are, it's coded, I've added it, I have my trend, my moving average on 3 period, so it's great. Right now let's add some different things. Let's put it this aside, we don't need it anymore, and let's add the performance index, so the 1, 2, or 3 stars, depending on the current and the last performances of our player. So to do this, it will be another formula. Formula 2 this time, and edit formula. And so we are going to type last 3 games performance index 2 dots space. All right, and we are going to add, so 1 star if it's 0 or 1, 2 or 3 if it's better. So let's start with a let's function. The let's function enables us first to define variables. So I'm gonna say A is this calculation, B is this calculation, please display in last argument A plus B, for example. So right now I'm going to say that A will be our the amount of goals, the sum of all goals scored by myself over the last 3 games. So it's a sum. Alright, and after we are going to use map, of course, once again. So map is to extract data. So map, and we are going to select our main database dot, and after current, in second argument of map, current dot, and after the field that we are interested in, here is the amount of goals scored. However, if we do this, we will have just the sum of all the goals scored globally by me. I know I'm a good scorer. However, we want to filter it by the last 3 games. So how to do it? We are going to slice this main database by, so use the slice function on your main database, and the second argument of the slice function will be the position in the array, the starting position we want to do. We want to cut the array. So here I want only the last 3 values. So it will be in the n -3 position that I want to start the array. So I will take length. I will select the length of my database and I will put the position length -3. So the third, my array will start from the third game. So I will have the third, the last game, and before the last game. Great, so here we are. And right now, the problem is that this array is not sorted. So we need to sort it. So how to sort it? So we have our map, we have our slice. However, we can sort it right now. Dot sort. All right, current. Every time you want to make a selection about the field, you will use current, and after by the date. So our array will be of goal scored will be sorted by the criteria that is the date. So firstly, there will be the latest games, and after, at the end of our array, of our list, there will be our latest games. So here we are. Let's have a look. It's empty. So last 3 games plus let's, it's empty because the let's function doesn't have all its arguments. So we put only one argument, and right now we are going to put the last argument, which is if. So here it is what will be displayed if A is inferior to 2, because it will be 2. If A inferior to 2, it will be 1 star. So here we are. Let's open it and let's select our star. All right, sorry, I needed it. So it will display 1 star. If it's not inferior to 2, it will be if, once again, this time A inferior to, we said 4. So it will be between 2 and 3 included. Then it will be 2 stars. Our index will be 2 stars, simply. Let's add it, let's copy and paste it, because our player played better. And if it's more than 3 goals, we'll have 3 stars. And let's put it this. Does it work? We have an error. Function if expect 3 arguments. So if, so it's here the fault. And there is also another one, fault. Sum is not defined. A is not defined. A, we said that it was the sum of the map that is sliced and sorted. Slice -3. The map will play the current. Alright, it was a bracket mistake. Here we are, super great. Let's display all of this information. Not this. Let's play our Formula 1, Formula 2. Great, let's just add, so it already looks amazing. Let's just add a progress bar to see what's the completion of the season. So here it will be really easy. It's once again a formula. Great. Oh, it's a text. My bad. let's do it together. Let's delete it, it will be easier. Formula, so it's formula 3 if I'm not mistaken. And so let's put the completion of the season under a progress bar format. So to have a progress bar, you just need to have a percentage or to have a figure in percentage. So let's put the date between, let's calculate the date between this function between today and between date pass. So it's how you can past dates, my bad. And let's put it 2025. Let's put the beginning of the season. It's the 1st of January, but you can put it whenever you want and adapt it to everything. Alright, and let's display this difference in days. So here we have 147 days in this season, and let's divide all of this by 365, the total number of days in the 2025 year. So we have 04, so formula, edit property. When your result is only a figure, you can show it as a bar, but most of it you can put it in percent, and we want only this amount of decimal. Great, we have our percentage. Let's put it here. Let's also a bit customize our page. We want it to look great. Let's put it outside of the property group. So it's the formula 3. So let's put it in big. Up. We can also put in big. Then season, which is the multi-text, multi-select one. Season, and same for text one. Alright, this way you can a bit customize or improve the layout of your page, of your dashboard page. And let's display our last field, which is the formula 3. Here we are. We have all fields we wanted at the beginning of this video. We have a super cool dashboard. Let's compare it to our dashboard for beginner. So I would say that in the advanced dashboard, you can add some KPIs or some information you cannot add from a rollout property. From a rollout property, you can only add some minimum, the max, the median, or the mean of an array, so of any of your main database field. However, with the dashboard, you can code literally everything you want from a database. So this is the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed. We've seen together how to create dashboards and to get all the most important information from any Notion database in seconds. Don't forget to hit the thumb up to help me, to support me, and to subscribe to the channel. Let's see each other in the next video. Ciao.